Hey, everybody. Welcome back. This is Fun Facts Friday. Today is April 10th, and it is Fun Fact Friday. It is National Sibling Day. So shout out to all the siblings out there. It is
What up, my brother Junior?
It is National Cinnamon
My
Crescent
brother Jamal.
Day, right? My brother Melly Mel.
My brother Jason.
We start naming, you know how we do. We start naming all our brothers and sisters. We're going to be here for the whole
What up,
hour.
Melly Mel?
All the adopted brothers and sisters, the
Right.
blood, not blood, friends that became family.
Hey, look, to all those that we call bro, that we say bro.
Right, and sissies, all of that. Happy Sibling Day.
What up, Sissy Erica?
What's up, Sissy now? Let's see, it's National Cinnamon Crescent Day, Cinnamon Croissant Day, and it is also Good Friday. We have some fun facts related to Good Friday and Easter coming up in today's little episode. So, first, before we get started, how you doing today, Sissy?
I'm doing good. How about you, Sissy?
I'm good. You can see outside. It is a nice, beautiful day outside.
Right.
Ladies over here chilling on the porch. She part of Fun Fact Friday too. She just listening. She one of those quiet people that just log on and just want to see what's going on, but don't say nothing. That's Lady.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe next week I'll join you outside.
Okay. We sit outside. Well, in our separate places while we're still sheltering at
home. Right. We're 6 feet apart.
Yeah, 6 feet. Gotta follow the rules.
Look, we're actually 6 miles apart. So I think we got this.
I think we're working. Oh my goodness, something in my eye. So we had a question last week that we're going to start off with. And that question was, why do we crave ice cream when it's cold and raining?
Yeah, I wonder why.
It can be cold outside. We still want ice cream.
You know what? When it's cold outside or it's raining, all of a sudden you sit there and say, hey, you want to run to Baskin Robbins and get some black walnut ice cream? Don't that sound good?
Or some of that daiquiri ice.
Right. I don't know. Why is that? And then it's a line when you get there, so you're not the only one.
Right, and it's cold. You would think that would be a summertime thing just because it's hot, so let me get some ice cream and cool down. But no, it'll be cold, and it can be nighttime, you still want some ice cream. Well.
Right, drive by any local ice cream, creamery type place. Drive by there when it's raining, you see a line. Drive by there in the summertime.
You'll see it'll be a little bit of a line, but not as much as when it's cold.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, there's a real reason for that. You know, we looked it up. So we can have a fun fact for you. And it says that during the cold and when it's dark, we get less sunlight and we get less exercise. So many people experience seasonal affective disorder. SAD, seasonal affective disorder. So they're sad, which is a mild form of depression. People suffering from SAD, you want sugary foods to help you deal with the blah and being sad. And so sugar and foods that are higher in carbohydrates, they increase your blood sugar, which raise your blood insulin, which releases it's tryptophan. So we're going to call it tryptophan. It travels to our brains and it causes serotonin, which is a feel-good hormone that makes us happy. So ice cream is something that has a lot of sugar. It also contains milk, which is a natural form of that tryptophan. Somebody's going to come on here and tell me how to say it correctly. But ice cream and the milk raises our sugar so we can get that release of serotonin and get happy. And so that's why we want it when it's cold and rainy and we start feeling sad. We want something to cheer us up and make us feel good, which I guess that's a feel-good food. It can make you happy. Plus, you be on that sugar high. You be rushing around. But if we start eating too much ice cream, we're going to still stay sad because we're going to gain too much weight.
Right. But, hey, they say the same thing about chocolate, though.
But see, I guess it's the same principle because chocolate has the sugar that's going to raise everything up and release that feel good, happy hormone. So we need to start trying to find some things. I wonder if a carrot has any sugar in it or some celery. We need something healthy to go.
A carrot has natural sugars in it. Just think
maybe if I get an orange, I wonder if I get an orange, if it'll help me feel happy like some ice cream will. You know they have orange dream ice cream. So if I just get an orange, will it do the same thing? Orange dream ice cream and then get orange and a cup of milk. No. Okay. I was trying to be healthy.
You need that coldness. You need to feel that coldness going down, and it's like, yeah.
I can't see. There we go. Okay, well, we'll stick with the ice cream, but I have to find some other stuff to try to make me feel happy. I feel happy. Okay, that's enough. See, I started doing it too.
Come along.
Go with me. Okay.
So we have to look up some happy foods. So if anybody knows of any happy foods or what food makes you happy and feel that way, let us know.
Yeah, something other than ice cream, because we don't want to all be walking around turning into roly-polies because we're trying to be happy. And that, you know, that actually is something we need to think about, because being in the house and being on, I was about to say house arrest, but being on a,
right.
What's it called? Shelter home. A lot of people
are home, shelter in place. We just all
a lot of people are inside and might need some help being happy and brightening up, being a little more excited and happy about life. So we might need some tips. So yeah, if you know some happy foods that may not be as sugary, let us know. So we got a couple questions, which is good. If you have any topics or questions that you would like us to address on our fun facts, it may be a question sometimes that you just say, you know what, I wonder about this. Is this really even a real issue? We'll look and we'll find out if it really is some truth to it. I am trying to find, that sun is beaming today. The nice. Okay. That ain't bad. That's better for me. Reduce the glare a little bit. There we go. That better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. All right. So, you wear high heels? I know you wear high heels. I don't even know why I'm asking you.
Girl, you know high heel queen.
You want to hear a story about high heels? I thought I would never be able to wear high heels again. I was ready to cry. Some of you, if you know me, and you've known me for a while, you remember, man, it was 10 years ago, sissy. It was almost exactly 10 years ago, because it was the end of April of 2010, and I broke my ankle and had surgery May 4th, 2010. I cried because I thought I was never going to be able to wear heels again.
Then you came home in June with that big boot on.
Yep, with my big boot. Oh, I don't know what happened to my video, sorry. Oh, I don't know what happened to the video. My video, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it was, we called it the big Voltron boot. And so, thought I'd never be able to wear heels again. Then I slowly inch, start like that. Well, after I had to learn how to walk again. But then I can get up to about a 2-inch, 3-inch if I just want to be cute. Remember last week we were talking about those Be Cute shoes?
Right. The walk in, sit down, the shoes and the clothes, yeah.
Right, have the fold up slippers in your purse. Yeah. So, but do you know where high heels originally came from?
My closet.
You probably weren't wearing heels. You know what? How old were you think when it was your first start wearing heels?
You know, I don't know, because, you know, I can't remember back to 1 and 2 years old. So, you know, I probably had on somebody's heels back then.
Right, putting your foot in somebody's shoe.
We started them out early.
Yeah, putting your foot in somebody's shoe. Yo, but high heels originally were made for men. They weren't even made for women originally. They were originally made for men. Can you believe that? It went away. Okay. So it says they were originally made for men, And the origin of high heels, it was all the way back in the 15th century Persia, where soldiers wear them so their foot would.
You froze, sissy.
Okay. I was just talking. So what's the
No.
last you heard?
I said, uh-oh, technical difficulties. Stand by, please.
Okay. So did you hear me say where high heels were originally made for men?
No.
Well, high heels were originally made for men. They weren't even originally for women.
What?
Yes. The origin of high heels can be traced back to the 15th century in Persia, where soldiers wore them so their foot, you know, you ride the horses and you have your foot in the little stirrup. And so,
Right.
So they originally wore heels so that their foot wouldn't slide out of the stirrups. Now I'm going to show you, I have a picture. Give me just a second, share my screen. Here's a picture of what a 15th century Persian boot looks like. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. And so this little part right here is what hooked on so their foot wouldn't slide out of the stirrups. And that's what men wore. And that's how the heel was originally created. I thought that was pretty cool because nowadays we don't want to see a man walking around in no heels.
No, and if you would have shown me that picture, I would have said, "Oh, that's a shoe for a ballerina," because you know how ballerinas, how they're always on their toes, and so if you look at it, it looks like how a ballerina would be on their tiptoes. I would have never thought that that was for a man riding a horse, like a jockey.
Right. Yeah.
For a jockey.
Yep. That's exactly what it's like. And I was like, we'll look at that again. I'm like, this shoe right here is pretty, it's actually sort of pretty cool though.
I know. I wonder what, did it say what it was made of?
No.
Is it leather?
I didn't look and see what it was made out of. But that looks like it could be a heel. I don't know if they could really walk in that though. I guess, what's that called? The kitty heel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little kitty heel.
The kitten heels.
Kitten heels, that's it. Kitten heel. And speaking about kittens, I have a good one today about a cat. Did you know that some cats they have certain characteristics of a dog? So they call them puppy cats. I'm gonna show you, we're gonna watch a little video. And this is, what's wrong?
No, you said you're gonna show me a little video.
Yeah,
okay,
we have two videos today of some puppy cats.
I don't hear any sound.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Mm-mm.
We're having technical difficulties today. And we tried it. Okay, so we'll come back to the video. I have to try to get that to go back again.
Oh, someone has joined.
Yeah, hi, we have a new visitor.
Her mic is muted.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I don't know what happened where you can't hear the sound of the video. Okay. So, but you see this cat riding in the car. That's crazy. Sissy, are you?
Is the volume up on your video?
It's up on the video, up on my computer. Video settings, it's up. Yes. Automatically showing audio. Okay. We did try this earlier and it worked. Now I don't know why it's not working. Because you heard it earlier, so I don't know why.
Try the other one.
I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, we'll try the other one. Okay, because we had another video. And this one here is, we'll see if this one shares any better. Can you hear this one?
Yes. No, you could, but then it went away.
So, but you heard the cat barking like a dog, right? That was a cat barking like a dog. That right there is called a puppy cat. A puppy cat. I don't know, that'd be a little scary. You see a little cat, they start barking like a dog.
Oh, what a cute little putty cat.
And you think it's gonna say meow, and it's boom, boom, boom. And, so I wonder, would the cats try to fight one of those kind of cats, or would a dog try to chase one of those kind of cats, or would it think it's his friend because it's barking like a dog, but it still looks like a cat? What you think?
I'm thinking, because you know what I would do? I would put on the siren and see what happens.
You would put them where?
A siren on. A siren?
Oh, and see what happens?
And see what happens.
I know dogs usually bark when that siren goes off. What do cats usually do? I don't know.
I don't know. We're going to have to look that up.
Yeah, there we go. Good question. That's a question for next week. Why do dogs bark at sirens? So, okay, Sissy, you know, sometimes I might be a little touched. You might think I need a psychologist, but this is one psychologist that I do want to go to. Banks have therapists known as wealth psychologists who help ultra-rich clients who are unable to mentally cope with their immense wealth. So they're too wealthy, have too much money, don't know what to do, that they need a wealth psychologist to help them with therapy to cope with that. You have too much money, so I'm gonna help you cope with your money.
But you know that's true though. You know what's that saying? All the money in the world can't buy you happiness.
And all good things, I said it earlier. Everything is good, like it can be too much of a good thing. Yeah, but it says there's some banks that have therapists. That was a new one.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, you know, it's hard to spend all that money. What was that movie Richard Pryor did when he had so many hours to spend all that money?
Richard Pryor movie, you went before my time. I don't know.
No,
Who's Richard Pryor? No, I'm just joking. I know who Richard Pryor.
I know. If you could go back to an 18th century shoe, for certain you can go back to Richard Pryor.
I know who Richard Pryor is, but I don't know the movie.
I think it was, I'm gonna have to look it up, but do you remember, well, in the movie, I think it was called Brewster's Millions or something like that.
Okay.
And he had to spend all this money in a certain amount of time, and he couldn't. But when you're watching it, you think that you can, and you think that that's going to bring you happiness, but it doesn't. It's your millionaires that have well, not all your millionaires, but people that have a lot of money, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to handle life because they don't know if you're with
Uh-oh.
your friend, are confused. I don't know. But we can give it a shot, Sissy, and see what
Right,
happens if
let me
somebody.
try. Let me try. I think I can still handle some more before I need a wealth psychologist.
Right,
I got a long way to go. Give me some more.
exactly. Because guess who you making rich?
That psychologist?
Exactly.
Yeah. Give me a little more and let me try to handle it. And then I'll let you know if I need a psychologist. Till then, just keep giving me more and more money.
Right.
Well,
So yeah, we can paint the town pink.
we can paint the town pink. How about
Mm-hmm.
I got pink for you. Here's pink. There's pink.
The remarkable pink lake.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a pink lake in Western Australia that is bright bubblegum pink. You know what this pink reminds me of? This pink reminds me of Bubblicious bubblegum. You know, the bags, or what was that bubble? That was Bubblicious. It's the bag,
Bubble yum.
big league chew.
Oh,
You had the little shredded pieces of bubblegum.
uh-huh.
Yep,
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
that's what that reminds me of. And it says it is a bright bubblegum pink lake. And it's not the only colored lake in the world, but it is the only colored lake that scientists cannot determine why it's that color. They haven't been able to determine yet why it's pink like that.
Hmm.
That's a pretty pink lake though. It makes you think it looks like silk. Like it looks satiny, like it's doesn't look like water so much. Because like
No, it
see
looks like
the
somebody
blue water.
open. You know what? It looks like a big bottle of Pepto-Bismol spilled over.
Exactly. It does. I didn't think about Pepto-Bismol, but it does look like a big bottle of Pepto-Bismol. But it doesn't look, but you see what I'm saying about how it doesn't have like the foam and stuff and looking like the ocean.
No, yeah, you're right. It just looks so nice and smooth.
Yeah. I didn't think it was real, but it's supposed to be, it's a real lake.
And they can't figure it out.
Can't figure out why it's pink. And that would be strange to me. But see, I guess it shouldn't be strange. That's just one of those miraculous miracles that some things we just don't know. You know, we're not gonna be able to figure it out.
Right.
So,
Right. That's one of those things that's left to the unknown.
right. Scientists can't figure things out, and
Right. But if they tell us though, oh, that's this sodium rock mixed with this hydroxide, this, that, or another, then we'd be like, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like that show you watch that show Carbonaro Effect.
No.
Is the magician and he plays tricks on people and he tells people, well, it's because of this and that and that, and it doesn't even make sense. But the people say, oh yeah, I've heard of that. I understand that. Yeah. Once they come up with something, they'll tell us. But yeah, that is pretty. But I don't know. I don't even want to put my feet in that water.
Yeah, I wonder. And you say it's in Australia, right? Down under, huh?
It's called Lake Hillier. Yep, it's on one of the islands off the west coast of Australia.
So maybe we ought to fly out there when all this is over so we can check it out for ourselves.
We better
come back and report.
Make sure we have our passports so we can get back.
Right.
We don't want to get stuck. We try to take a trip to look at the pink lake and be stuck. I don't know. Might be something in that pink lake we want to leave in Australia.
Exactly.
So we'll just go look, take a picture, and then come back.
Oh, you know what? We'll just wait for the scientists to tell us what it is and say, that's what we thought.
That's even better idea. Even better idea. So, have any big plans this weekend?
Not really. Just well, we can't really do the family thing as we would like. Today being Good Friday, so happy Good Friday to everyone. But yeah, speaking of Good Friday, there's a lot of different myths. And
Hey,
how you doing?
we got
Your
you.
mic not on. Can't hear you. Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
how
now
y'all
we
doing?
hear you.
How you doing?
Well, I'm doing homework and I'm doing well.
Doing homework. What kind of homework you doing? You look
Some
like you
fun-
sitting there right now.
I got homework.
Oh, real homework.
Yeah. Some early childhood development. It's good stuff though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What? So what I missed? I'm
You
late.
you missed a lot to go back over everything you missed, but I am going to ask you a question. I'm going to show you a picture and I want to see, would you wear these?
Come on now, you tripping?
Do you know that this picture it looks like a pair of heels, but it was originally for men from the 15th century Persian 15th century Persian boot. It was for soldiers to wear them so their feet didn't slide out the stirrups when they were on the horses.
Okay.
High heels were originally created for men.
All right. Well, I'm not a horseman either, so
Good one.
I mean,
But wouldn't you rather be safe?
I'm not a horseman.
But you're a soldier though.
I am.
So before you were enlisted, like those before you though, this was what they had to wear when they went to battle, so they feet wouldn't fall off the horses.
Right. I see.
You said, but that was before your time, so you ain't gonna worry about that.
Right.
That was before.
Right.
I'm not knocking it. I mean, it's a piece of the uniform, right? And it helped them to be efficient, but just not in my time. So
let's see, and we'll ask you this. This is a pink lake in Australia. What's your hypothesis on why this water is pink? Scientists can't figure it out. We just trying to come up with some ideas why this lake looks like Pepto-Bismol.
You can't see it.
yeah, I can't see it.
Oh, hold on. Can you see it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is a lake in Australia that's bright pink. Scientists can't figure out why it's pink like this. So just curious as to what your thoughts might be as to why it's pink like that.
That's not Photoshop?
No, it's a lake on one of the islands of the west coast of Australia. It's called Lake Hillier. And I found a lot of pictures of it being pink. These are real facts. And just like you just said, it's not Photoshop. Some of the things that we're going to share on Fun Facts Fridays, they're strange and unusual facts, but there is some truth to them. So this is really a lake that's pink. And it says it's the only lake that scientists have not yet determined what causes it to be such a bright pink.
Man, I don't know. I would think it would probably have something to do with some type of weird, different algae, though.
Oh, so you said the algae.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would be either. Maybe one day a Pepto-Bismol plant did explode or something and leak from underground.
Right.
Like you said, it happens.
You said it happens. Okay. Okay, Sissy. So we were talking about, I don't know what you were talking, what were you talking about? I think you were just talking about Easter. We were talking about it's Good Friday.
Well, this being Good Friday and everything, and this is a time that we really celebrate with our families and everything. So we go around, we see bunnies, we see Easter eggs, we see Easter lilies, we see the lamb. What does that all really have to do with Easter?
Mm-hmm.
You see the candy, you see this, so the bunny. What's that have to do with it?
Is that a question for discussion?
Yeah,
it's for discussion. I have
because
the
I
real
can tell
answer,
you,
so
I can tell you what I think. But you know, in the Bible, in Genesis, it says, you know, be fruitful. So, 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 you know,
that's your crazy.
are always out there. You know, they're reproducing. They are being fruitful, multiplying. They're adding to God's kingdom. They're giving new life and everything, right?
But work can have something to do with the worship from pagan gods and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But that's a great. Well, I don't. Erica, you say you know the answer to that, right?
Well, I looked some actual facts through history.com and like historically what their meanings are. So that's why I'm opening up for your reasoning first before I give what historically and what they are saying is.
Yeah. You know, I like the way you referenced the be fruitful and multiply with the bunnies, because that's what they do, right? But that, I thought that like the eggs and hiding the eggs and the different things had something to do with other traditions and religions that didn't have anything to do with Christianity and the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, and somehow that got put into the Easter holiday. So, but I haven't looked at that in a long time, but I think that's what I remember.
No, you are correct in that, and a lot of the different things, because we're talking about the bunny, the Easter eggs, the lamb, and the Easter lilies, and it did begin where some were pagan traditions, but the bunny specifically says it was thought to have become common in the 19th century, and rabbits usually give birth to a big litter of babies, which are called kittens. So they became a symbol of new life. So that was the bunny. Now the Easter eggs, it did, and what I looked at did specifically reference that beginning with part of the pagan traditions, but there are also a Christian explanation of how someone has related that to related Christianity and other reasons. So first, why do you think we decorate eggs and have Easter eggs? That's for Sissy, me, both of you. Sissy?
Huh?
For Easter eggs, why do you think we have eggs before I give the history.com reason?
Well, like I said, you know, the eggs, when you crack open when it bursts, what is that coming out of it? It's life, right? It's food too, but it's life, right? So
okay, we're gonna roll with you.
It's food, which gives life.
Right. Well, we either crack it and we fry it, or we let it hatch and we fry it up. But it's life, right? And it gives us life too. It helps us to survive. So
okay.
You know, I really don't have a deep answer for that one. My answer is because my mom had me dead. I mean, I don't before that. I mean, that's I knew for Easter you put on a suit and your bow tie, take pictures, and then you going over somebody's house for Easter egg hunts, and then you had the baskets. You had those baskets with all the goodies in it, and you had chocolate, and I like chocolate. So you know that's. But you know, back on a serious note, just coming up, you just kind of follow with like family traditions and stuff, and you don't ask the questions of
why. Right.
Yeah.
You just know we getting some candy.
You're right.
We were getting some candy. We got to dip the eggs in a little dye and see the different colors come up.
Right,
Right.
right. And we used that little magic crayon in there, where you wrote your initial on it when you dumped it in there and came
It
out
came
your
through
initial
white.
was there.
Yep.
So,
Yep. So the history, mind you, these I got from history.com. If you want to look up and find their full explanation. It says Easter eggs are said to represent Jesus's emergence from the tomb and resurrection. I would think, when I read that, I think of it as a boiled egg coming out, or because it's when you crack the egg, you're releasing them coming out the tomb. One explanation for us decorating eggs, this goes to the pagan tradition, because it was formerly a forbidden food during the Lenten season. And so they would decorate them and they would last through that Lenten season once they were the hard-boiled egg. And so it was forbidden during Lenten season. So people would paint and decorate them to mark the end of that penance and fasting, and then eat them on Easter as a celebration.
like you said,
Yeah.
So, what do you prefer on Easter dinner? Do you prefer ham or lamb?
I say ham just because it's cheaper than lamb.
Right.
Well, that goes back to family tradition. I didn't know about eating lamb until I became an adult. So
Yeah.
it would be ham. Right. And then my first experience with lamb wasn't a good experience. I don't think they made it right. But then after that, I had good lamb and it was delicious. So I think now I would say, anytime I can get some good lamb, I would like lamb. But tradition was ham.
So why do you think a lot of people, I know in my household, we eat the ham, and it's pretty much what Sissy Erica said, is because it's pretty much inexpensive, especially when you come from big families and everything. So a lamb is pretty expensive. But you know, why is lamb a tradition during Easter time?
Well, it says here, Christians refer to Jesus as the Lamb of God. So lamb was to represent Jesus being the Lamb of God. Historically, lamb was one of the first meats available after a long winter when no livestock was available to slaughter. And so the lambs were the first ones out that they were able to gather to eat. And so it's what was available during that time of year. So that's why they ate it. And we've just created other reasons for it. But in the realistic part of it, that's what they had to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the cows, I didn't understand that one because it said available after a long winter with no livestock, but cows don't hibernate and stuff. So I don't know where all the cows and stuff went during the winter that they couldn't eat other livestock. I don't understand that one, but bears are the only ones I know hibernate. Like I see cows on the mountains now, so why couldn't so, yeah, so I don't understand why they couldn't have had cows too, but it says historically lambs would have been one of the first fresh meats that they could have got.
I don't know why it would be one of the first meats, because you're right, we see cows, you know, all through the year. I don't know if you slaughter them at a particular time of the year, if their meat is not ready. I don't know, but if you had that cow for 2 years, why wouldn't the meat be ready to slaughter? Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. But I can understand why the lamb would be the first, because, you know, they take the coats and everything, the wool and everything of the lamb. And by the time they, right. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. I guess that makes sense.
So I guess they're in what you call in one of those meat houses curing. So they're the first ones that's ready. I don't know.
I don't know.
Shaggy.
Maybe because they're smaller, so you don't have to have so much meat left over if you do a lamb versus a cow.
Y'all getting deep. Y'all. This is Fun Fact Friday. Y'all. You look, yo, man, yo.
We just try to think, You remember I said it when they said things that make you say,
Right. I'm tracking. That's what's up.
So during Easter time. Down in lily. But there are other lilies. There's the star lily, is this lily and that lily. So why is this one lily called an Easter lily?
Because it's Easter time.
Why is it called an Easter lily?
Just because it's out of Easter.
What makes it a big part of Easter? Why?
I think just because it's out of Easter. Like a poinsettia, why is that a Christmas flower? Just because we bring it out at Christmas, but poinsettias grow year round, don't they?
No.
Oh.
So you said there's multiple types of lilies. Is the Easter lily like the first one that blooms, like in the? No, but because is it an early bloom? Because it says April showers bring May flowers.
May flowers, right?
So maybe it's the first. I mean, it's blooming in that the Easter season. I don't.
But and then there's all different colors of a lily. But when you say Easter lily, everybody, if you go out there now, it's always white. It's not the yellow one. It's not the orange one. It's not the burgundy one. It's the white one.
Man.
Well,
conversations like this keeps Google stock high. Y'all work for Google.
We have so much time at home. We just sitting around thinking stuff.
I'm telling you. Hey, listen. I tell you what. I have a fun fact.
Okay.
I didn't know what I didn't know what today was. I didn't know whether it was Sunday. I was like, man. Like I've been in this house so long. I didn't know what
like that all week.
Right.
I've been like that for the last couple of weeks, losing track of days.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you Googling? You Googling the Easter lily?
Time am I going to look up why is an Easter lily an Easter lily? And I'm actually doing it. I mean.
And then look, and put in there, and why is it white? Why is it the white one?
Oh, man.
Well, what I looked up said that the white Easter lily symbolizes the purity of Christ to Christians and are common decorations in churches and homes. And they grow from a dormant bulb. They start as a bulb and they grow to flowers and that symbolizes the rebirth and hope of Christ's resurrection.
Okay.
And then says they went on to become the unofficial flower of Easter celebrations across the United States.
And when did that happen?
I don't have a year on that one. You can let us know. You go Google it up. Let us know what the year was that it became official.
Right. I mean, look. Because we going deep. Oh, here we go. It looks like they were brought to England in 1777.
Okay.
And were produced on a large scale.
1777, huh?
Their first nickname was the Bermuda lily.
Is that where they came from, I wonder? See, this could go deep. We're going to keep looking at it.
I don't know. But like I said, I'm stopping right there because I don't, I'm always looking, my source cited, how reliable is my source and all that
right.
stuff. So I'm going to stop. I'm putting this down.
Well,
so the Easter lily came a year after the Declaration of Independence. Then,
1776, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we can't forget that when somebody said, "Hey, what happened after 1776?" We say we got white lilies.
Right.
Our Easter lilies came.
But we have to remember it was in England. And so we probably didn't get them until a little later. See, we going some, y'all, come on now.
Go ahead,
We was on
finish.
the boat. We was on the boat. We was on the boat. We was on the boat.
That's a whole nother conversation.
What's the next fun fact? What's
The
fun
next,
fact?
the next Fun Fact Friday will be next Friday. We're going to do this every Friday, starting
Okay.
at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and which is 9 p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to try to keep it like we're going to end for tonight because we're almost at our hour, but we're going to try to keep it between 30 minutes to an hour. Please share, pass the word to your friends. Join us. It's on Zoom. We are not on Facebook Live. We're here on Zoom. So
Right. And if you have any fun facts you want to share and have us look up and to discuss, let us know. Let us know. It's just, something fun, something to make you laugh, something to make you think twice about it. Just things that we don't think of or that we thought of, but we're just kind of like, is that true or not true?
Right.
So, yeah, it's
Sounds good.
it's just
glad you
something.
joined us.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm looking up. I said, oh man, I had an invite, so I want to make sure I chime in. I want to come over. So I'm glad you guys are still here, and thank you for having me.
And thanks. Hopefully you come back and join us again next Friday. And thanks to our other guests who joined in. Next Friday,
Thank you.
every Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Fun Facts Friday. Deuces.
Happy